Oh! Okay, horror game. Didn't realize I was playing a horror game. Yo, welcome back. Good morning. This is episode 4 of The Expanse. Funny thing is I actually started recording this earlier in the week, a couple days ago, and I was getting stuck on this puzzle, which I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna be stuck on when we resume back in here. But the thing that was really irritating me was it kept crashing. Right when I would go in, click into try to solve the puzzle, after I would like do a couple of things on it, it would crash. And when this game crashes, it takes you back to the very beginning, which I mean it's not too far, but me having to click on things and stuff like that it got annoying. So I just was like, let me just come back to it a couple days after. It had already been a couple days after it had released, but it's a couple days past that as well. So hopefully if there was a bug or whatever, it's then worked its way out and fixed itself. But I'm going to jump back into it for round 2 to see if I can figure this puzzle out, because I was struggling, and get past it and see what comes next of us as we are stranded out here on this planet, this base station, wherever we're stranded, right? We just lost Maya. Arlen is haywire. Rayan still, right? He on his brother's side still, but he's more logical, right? So I guess we can trust that we can possibly turn him, right, against his brother. And we don't know what's happening with Khan or Virgil. I don't know if they're in on this same plan and then it was just Arlen and Rayan that came, or if Khan and Virgil are left in the dark about it. So guess we're going to find out, right, once I get past this puzzle. But as always, I greatly appreciate the love and support y'all show the videos. Make sure you continue to spam that like button, smash the sub button, and join bell notification to be alerted. And remember to comment in the comment section if you are watching the video, or if you do see the video and you didn't leave a like on the video. Let me know in the comment section why you didn't leave that like, so I can then use that information that you guys give me to then make content that's more appealing to you all, because that's ultimately the goal here, is to make content that everybody loves. I want everybody, no matter who you is, no matter if it's 10 seconds of the video you watch and you're like, I like that, I gotta come back to it, right? Or whatever it may be. I want everybody to be able to be like, oh, I like that in some way, shape, or form, to then leave that like. So let me know, give me feedback. I won't be mad. I promise you, it's to help grow the channel and grow the audience and make better content for you all to be able to enjoy. But yes, as always, ladies and gentlemen, headphones in, volume up, and let's immerse. And the game also doesn't give you like skippable points. You can skip at the beginning, like the cinematics at the beginning, which okay, but when you get in the game, they don't let you skip the cinematics for some reason. Which, I mean, this would be y'all first time seeing this. This is like my 6th time seeing this.
Who knows how many hours I need to survive here.
Legit. At this point, I probably can voice the voice actor in their lines.
The message we heard had to come from somewhere. If I can find its source, maybe I can change it to a distress call.
The issue that I was running into is that there's a puzzle, right? We'll get to it, but there's a puzzle, and you got to figure out what the shape of, or whatever they need you to input, because it's like a key code with a password system. But the password system, you got to figure out the shape of whatever it is, right? And there's so many shapes around here, and
so
most of them you can't even make
on
that passcode thing. So I'm just so lost.
Of course, when the inners wouldn't help you, you started shouting in every direction at once. If I point the antennas back toward the gravity well, I can boost the signal and send a distress call. Oh, Sabaka. I'll have to use the mining tunnel. The quickest way to the antenna array is under that massive mining cart. I'll have to power it up.
Yep, so I know how to do all of that. And we're gonna go through here. I gotta let y'all see these real quick. Gonna read that. Go ahead and read that. Station broadcast 14335 collectivist. I'm pleased to report that the Sector 2 airlock has been repaired. My thanks to our team of hard working. 11435. Good morning, collectivist. Dr. Jahani is here with me today with some grim news. The infection has returned in our efforts. 9535. Collectivist. The UNN has finally responded. Our requests for emergency aid were denied. We should assume that no rescue will. 13635. Good morning, collectivist. Today I'd like to discuss the concept of faith. As men and women of science, what role does faith? 11735. Collectivist. I want to begin my address with gratitude. Your words of comfort and your commitment to avoid despair have given. 8835. Good morning, collectivist. We've successfully repositioned our antenna array and will be recording our introductory message too. Then we got drummer's log. Station head Logan Dalton seems to have reinvented himself from an engineer to a religious figurehead. It's hard to tell if he's solely responsible for the changes that took place here or if he was just part of the gradual shift from a mining station to, I don't know what to call it. Regardless, the growing deaths in this community must have driven him to desperation. All right, then we play this.
This is UNN Command for the station Cassiopeia. We have received your multiple distress calls, and our response has not changed. We encourage you to contact your private insurance supplier. If you do not have insurance, you can apply for emergency relief aid. You will be assigned a spot on the wait list. UNN Command, we understand that you cannot help us. No one can. At least, no human. I never understood how big it all is. But glimpsing out into our sorry keyhole, you begin to comprehend the scope of the universe. This would be our last message, as we're repositioning our radio transmitter to a far better purpose. It may take millennia to achieve contact, but we will be waiting. This place has given us nothing but death. But death is all we need. This is an automated message from UNN Command. We have approved your application for relief aid. Please respond to coordinate the shipment. Your estimated delivery time is within the next 7 years. This is an automated
That's
message
a long time,
from
but you
UNN
gotta
Command.
think this is space, right? So you're talking light years. But the thing is, so we figured out, or I should say, we got a little bit more into like what caused for them to start doing what they've been doing with the bodies, right? So I know like this was the area to where they were pretty much mummifying the bodies, right, to come back, right, because they believed that there was an afterlife and that they would come back, right? So it seems like Dalton, so their leader Dalton, who is over in that case over there, we get to that in a second, but Dalton, he's being a leader, it seems like he grew tired of all of the deaths and stuff that was happening, and they were reaching out, right, and they weren't getting any assistance. So when they finally did get some assistance back, my question is did they even take it, right? Because of the fact that by that time, when they finally did get some assistance and they got a response back, that would have been already after they shifted into this more of a faith space to where now they believe in what they're doing now. So I wonder if when they did finally get that, did they actually respond back onto that? But yeah, got that. Let's do this puzzle real quick. We are going to the left, to the left, to the left. And we're going to the left again. And let's connect you. All right. See, this is the puzzle right here, this keypad. This is what I was getting stuck on. All of this stuff leading up to this, we think I was fine. Because she says maybe there's a signal. This is Dalton right here.
Huh. You tried to fight off the inevitable.
Logan Dalton. gonna just go grab these real quick before I do that. 'Cause we got
Add another funeral to the
these.
calendar. But if Maya can't have a Belter funeral, at least I'll give her a
Our
Martian
meeting
one.
station, our station meeting, James' funeral, craft night, screen printing, Daisy's funeral, book club, craft him. All right, we got
They
here
didn't have a
photograph.
chance out here, but they had a purpose.
The Cassiopeia Collective, taken September 12th, 2235, to commemorate the repurposing of our transmitter to find fellowship and salvation from beyond the system. Right? And there was another one that was over here. Just trying to get y'all caught up because I've already seen this stuff 100 times. Trying to
So
figure
this is
out
the voice we've been hearing.
in between crashes.
A man trying to keep his station from falling to pieces, and the Inners forgot about them.
I'm assuming that's Dalton. Alright, so now we do this lever, right? That's going to change the tracks. That's going to move that train car over to the door. But we got to open the door, I'm assuming. And in order to open the door, we have to figure out the pattern. But the pattern, I can't figure out!
Locked. Of course. Never seen a passcode like this.
I haven't either. I thought it was the little X up there. I done tried that already. I done tried to like fill every line in, right to where every line is green, even the ones in the middle. That didn't work. I tried a few couple
I'll
things.
run out of oxygen before I guess the shape
I
they
tried
want.
a few things.
But maybe the
But
miners
yeah,
left a clue somewhere.
Says check your surroundings, but look at all these shapes. Like you got a triangle, you can't make a triangle in there. You can't make that little 8-point star, whatever it is. I thought it might have been like that, the figure up there with the little 2 triangles, the one that's up and then down, the sphere, triangle sphere. I don't think you can make that either. You can't make a single triangle, so why would you be able to make 2 triangles? And there's not really anything else in here shape-wise that just makes sense. And the thing is I was looking at this, but I never was like factoring that it would actually be that. But it's that pattern right there. Okay. We got that, come down there, then that, then back down, and then over. Okay. Right here. We went that way. We came back this way. Then we came down this way. Up. Jesus Christ. That's why I hate puzzles. Because oftentimes it be staring you right in your face. And it just be so simple that you just can't believe it, right? I looked at that pattern so many times on the wall a couple days ago when I was doing this, trying to figure it out, and I never thought to put it in. I'm like, nah, that can't be it. It
Get to
gotta
the
be something
antennas.
else.
Boost the message.
And whole
Get
time
help.
is that.
What are the odds that someone hears it?
Get out my head, Dalton. Are you running out of oxygen, Miss Ma'ams? It look like you hallucinating. We know who's talking. We just saw
Better
the
than
name.
nothing.
How much better?
Dalton, if you don't get the hell out my head talking to me, like either you gonna come out that casket and show me you still living and breathing, or you gonna shut up.
Over, Kamina. Seek peace now.
You want me to lie down and die? Is that it?
I
You're wasting your breath.
Embrace the inevitable.
Don't talk to the bodies. Don't talk to the bodies.
You shouldn't be
Don't
talking
talk
at
to
all
the
because you're
bodies.
wasting your oxygen. You the one who said you gotta stretch your every breath, and you sitting up here talking a mile a second. Whatever the hell that mean. A mile a second. That little evil grimacing like That's one of them laughs where you don't know. It's like it's in between that's kind of corny, but at the same time, like, wait, they might be truly evil.
Oh yeah?
Cause who laughing like that? Like, if you just giving your normal laugh,
Is anyone
like if you
reading?
a villain, you have to change up your laugh. I'm convinced. So if you just giving
I
some
can't hear
normal
you.
laugh, then that just means you just beyond the point of just even caring about anything. That's kind of
Does?
scary.
I told you I'd find you. Considering the price on your head, I'm amazed you got this far.
You're not real.
Yep, she running out of oxygen.
You're just some loose thoughts bouncing around in my head.
I wish she would stop talking.
Shouldn't
That's
be
what
so
I'm
quick.
wishing.
Turn down conversation.
Carmina, unless you want to keep talking to the dead.
I want to stop talking, period.
You want
Because
to
we
waste
got to
my
stretch every
oxygen.
breath.
Fine.
Exactly.
But you have to keep up.
Clearly, you starting to hallucinate. Clearly. What's in here? Equipment registry. Alright, got something new to read. Let me read this, Kamina. Miss Kamina Drummer. Let me read this. Keep your mouth shut. Was this it? Mission debriefing? No. Equipment registry. Why didn't it automatically go to it? Equipment registry charges 30 available, nets 35 available, pistons 25, spare tracks 25, meters available, mine cart A available, B is available. Fading fast along with oxygen in the will to live. Chance of survival not looking good. How we gonna get out of here, drummer? How we gonna get out of here?
So what is the plan? Sending a message no one will hear? Hoping for help that will never come? You really do belong here.
Nah, my crew gonna come.
Someone could hear it. Someone could come.
You never know when to quit.
You ain't about to tell me to give up. I'd rather die here, huh? What? You ain't about to get me like that. Forget it. I just wish Drummer would stop engaging with this voice in her head. You wasting your oxygen, Miss Melms. Full-blown conversation to yourself. You know you talking to yourself. What are you doing? Oh, more heads? Was Space Pirates here?
Did those rocks just turn into heads?
So jumpy. You've gone soft since you left Sirius.
Have I? Have I now?
Almost there.
He's quite a bit further, I'm afraid. If you're heading in the right direction.
Shut up.
Just trying to help.
No, you're not. Get the hell out my head. You just told me to give up. How you helping? Trying to help me to a death. Mineral yield. The last thing you think about, the thought frozen in your brain as your synapses fire for the last time. She failed you. Parents dead. Cerise's OPA turned on you, dead. Dolls laughing at you. Cox dead. Body currently orbiting Jupiter. Artemis crew failed to protect. Huh? This her? Obviously, Cox was the captain, right? And he's currently in the ship still. Unless they tossed him out, then they talking about failed crew. So, what the hell are they talking about? She real weak. She ain't even walking fast. We gonna have to.
So what has Kamina Drummer done since leaving series? What have you done to protect the belt while hiding out in that shit?
I'm not hiding. And when I get out of here...
Oh.
Yes,
Hallucinate
what
for real,
happens
for real.
then? You say
Did I miss any other one?
Right. From me, from the Inyas, from the tainted treasure you found.
Correct.
Do you actually believe all that? Or do you need a story to tell yourself as you die?
This dude's starting to irritate me.
I knew I could trust you.
Yeah. We don't care about Rand. He tried to kill us. Forget him. Ooh.
Great job meeting your crew.
Yeah, she was for real, for real. For real, for real.
You should have leaned into that thrust when you had that chance.
Leaned.
Is this supposed to be for me?
Where am I at?
Always thinking about yourself.
She going through it. She going through it.
Gotta be another lever around here.
Let us see. I don't like walking no more because she look how slow she walking and she don't have a sprint or nothing either. Like
Lord.
Look on the bright side. The door you need to get through is probably open now.
There must be a way to double back. It's okay. Nothing down there but rocks.
oh! Okay, horror game. Didn't realize I was playing a horror game. I hate unexpected jump scare. Well, them be the best ones, but still. Let it be in a horror game. Here we go. Alright, let's go ahead and guessing this way up. This is a long little path we taking. What is that?
Does. Don't tell me you've gotten bored with the...
Girl, duck!
Don't be needy. I'm sure you can handle this on your own.
I can. Leave me alone.
You called for him.
At the end of the day, you always end up alone.
I mean, this doesn't look too difficult. I mean, what's this? Oh, we gotta scan that real quick. Get in the room, girl. Now these things can hear or something? Like, I honestly think she's true. All right, let's read that real quick. Analysis. What happens when you die in the vacuum? The air rushes out of your lungs and nothing rushes back in. Your lungs, lacking any other purpose, begin to collapse as your body begins to swell. With no pressure, the boiling points of liquids drops dramatically. Which will you feel first? The saliva boiling on your tongue or your blood boiling in your veins? Ooh. Your capillaries set themselves off like fireworks. You gasp as your animal instinct wins out over the knowledge that there's nothing out there to breathe. For 15 seconds, your body desperately cannibalizes the oxygen in your blood. The now deoxygenated blood reaches your brain and flips off the switch as it does. The last thing you think about, the thought frozen in your brain as your synapses fire for the last time. She failed you. That is a horrible way of going out, but that still don't answer my question of if you get your mask back on, like that got the oxygen and stuff like that, are you good, right? Because it reminds me of drowning, right? But if you get out the water in time, right, you still live, right? So is that the same case in space, or once that process starts, it's a wrap and you can't reverse? What? No gravity? Or I should say, gravity? Because there's no gravity in space, but now there is gravity.
What is this? What's in here?
I don't know. I just need you to. Oh, I gotta walk the whole time now.
You can't hurt them worse than you already did.
Blood.
Remind me, how many bodies did they pull out of that room in TND Square?
Son of a... It was your fault.
Yeah. Oh, that's what that sounded like.
I don't remember setting explosives around the building.
You lied to me. You told me that...
I told you what you needed to hear. And you, like a good little soldier, didn't question it.
And even if she did, you probably wouldn't have told her the truth then. Just like you beating around the bush now. Baratinas and Cestas. Brothers and sisters, maybe? It is time to make our voices heard. Meloda believe that Anderson Dawes has let his judgment be clouded by corruption, rather than seeking to build the belt as a legitimate political power. He has turned to ruthlessness. That the Belters and Ceres deserve a better voice than Anderson Dawes can give us. We are not hostile enforcers like Star Helix. We are citizens who deserve the right to self-govern. That we must work with the inners while demonstrating strength when necessary. Unprovoked violence only confirms the worst inner prejudices. True strength comes from self-reliance. That the Outer Planets Alliance must condemn the actions of Anderson Dawes in order to further unite the belt as a whole. Do Fairy Day Belt.
So many dead. Was it worth it?
Factionalism will tear the OPA apart if we let it. These people threatened the stability of the entire station when they challenged me.
We have followed your work at Ticho with great interest. There are many here who feel you are charting a better path towards the belt. Fred Johnson. I owe my life to Dawes. Before I met him, I was the butcher of the Anderson station. He pulled me out of that hole, showed me a path to redemption. We all owe much to Dawes. But his time has passed and he refuses to make way for others. We are the future of the OPA. Fred Johnson. You may be, if so, you will understand the need for patience and unity. The belt cannot prevail if we are fractured.
You used to be the kind of leader who could bring out the best in anyone, even a disgraced UNN general like Fred Johnson. What happened?
Why are you engaging in conversation?
Which is why I am here, and you
I get for us to get the backstory, but Jesus, you're wasting your oxygen now.
Your work is exquisite.
So was she here before, or is this just another like hallucination inside of a hallucination?
You're as bad as Star Helix. As bad as Earth and Mars. You make your pretty speeches and then you kill to get what you want.
I continue to fight for the belt. You abandon us.
Body under here? I'm trying to figure out if this is still a hallucination or I would assume, right? Stuff just changed.
They were Abaratnas. All they wanted was a better life on Ceres. And you killed them for it.
Be honest. You're angry that Belts was undead. You're angry that Kamina Drama was tricked.
You turned me into a murderer.
I turned you into a soldier and a damn good one until you forgot how to lay orders.
I'm done being trapped in the past.
That's what I've been saying this whole time. Like,
And that guilt will stay with you.
will it now?
To the end.
Can I fly again? Yeah, I'm tired of walking. Cause she walks so slow.
Is this the part where you tell me that there's no use in sending a message? That if anyone hears Kamina Drummer needs help, they'll just start celebrating? Those?
Would you stop talking to yourself, ma'am? Look at you. You could have the strength to do this.
No.
Tragic. Girl, stop all this damn breathing. She's doing a lot of aggressive breathing for somebody to be low on oxygen.
No.
another way
expect
to
to
me.
survive this. You couldn't even save me.
Maya. Maya. I'm sorry. I can't. It won't open.
Who? So you're dying of hypoxia on a forgotten asteroid abandoned by your crew. Everything out here can kill you. You taught me that. But you faced pirates and torpedoes. Hell, half your crew tried to kill you at one point or another. Are you really telling me the Kamina drummer is going to be beaten by a goddamn door?
I never should have come out here. I never should have let you.
When have you ever let me do anything? Stop beating yourself up. You didn't kill me, Kamina. I saved you. You have work left to do. For the belt and for me. So are you gonna spend the rest of your oxygen feeling sorry for yourself? Or are you going to get to work?
Thank you, Maya. Because, boy, if I ain't been trying to shove that into her head the past 20 minutes, while she's sitting here hallucinating, having conversations with her past, like, girl, find something to open the door. Oh, this might work.
Too flimsy.
Okay, never mind. That work over there?
Won't fit.
Okay. What about this? Of course. There you go. You're gonna have to suck that breathing up, girl. Stop all that heavy breathing. I know it was a lot. Locate antenna. Alright. She's starting to walk like Elle from The Last of Us when she's low on health. All that stumbling around and stuff. We ain't got time for that. Walk straight.
Tensha, this is an emergency distress call. I am stranded and near death. Send help immediately. Please, don't let me die.
I wouldn't have put that please don't let me die at the end.
This is an emergency distress call.
And I would have disguised my
I
voice.
am stranded and near death. Send help immediately. Please, don't let me die. Tensho, this is an emergency distress call. I am stranded and near death. Send help immediately. Please, don't let me die.
All right, who's going to come to our rescue? That's the question. Is it going to be our crew or is it going to be somebody else? A dead body at the bottom. Oh my. We did say we was gonna come back for her.
Thank you. I will make your sacrifice matter.
You didn't have to play this song, drummer. This song's probably copyrighted, so I'm going to get cut out just because the fact that it might be. So we'll just have something else playing over this. Oh, it's a sad time. I'm gonna try to find some sad music. We still here.
Come in, drummer.
Answer your damn. Turn around.
We received your distress call. What is your location? Captain Drummer, if you are still there, we need your location.
I'm here. Look.
Of course, pirates. Of course. Clearly they gonna use you. Okay. Was that necessary? I was already passed out. I woke up and you gonna sleep me again? Like, I think that's a little overboard, buddy.
You look like Falota.
You look like a clogged up recycler filter.
Better gather your wits. Matna will want to speak with you soon.
Look like we got a great escape coming. Yeah, go ahead and recoup. Get that oxygen back.
I would have been better off choking to death on that rock.
Would you have? Security cameras.
Hey. Over here.
Is that like a disrespectful sign?
Seems like overkill to me.
Bloodstain.
Cox should consider himself lucky. Our brig is a luxury hotel compared to this. Wonder what her story is.
Oh, voila.
Kamina Drummer?
Yeah.
What's the purpose of lying?
Who are you?
My name is Julie Mao. Anderson Dawes has a message for you.
Can you just give me the message?
Shut up! This is a blind spot, but they'll be happy to let me rough you up a little. Maybe a couple of minutes. It's our only window.
Window?
To figure out how we're getting off the ship.
Who are you?
We already know who
Just
Dawes
an
is.
inner
Let's stop
who's very
wasting
far from
time
home.
asking questions.
With a
like
load
that.
of supplies I'd much rather give to my friends in the OPA than these... It's me and a group of defectors. I was heading to meet them on Ceres when I was kidnapped by these assholes.
Hit me.
Sabakawala!
That should buy us another minute. What's the plan?
On the bridge, there's a center console. The screen all the way on the left has a disarm command for the entire brig. It needs a security override. The console is Tucson Station. You'll need to somehow move her off of there and keep her distracted long enough for the override to go through.
I distracted her once before. Ended with us diving away from a torpedo. But we made it.
I'm sure I'll enjoy that story one day. I heard her talking about you after you escaped and killed her men. She was furious, but also, I think she sees something in you now, something she wants. Use it. Traitorous Pashangwala. You gonna kill her? Or do I get to?
Nah. She gets to talk to Matna.
Nah, she gets to talk to Matna. Matna. Sounds like mother.
Wait here.
Fresh tea, Matna.
Taki. Chamomile. Good for the throat. It's a habit I picked up in prison on Luna. Now I guzzle the stuff. 5, 6 bulbs a day. When I'm not guzzling the blood of my enemies, of course.
Look like something I find
That's a
under
joke.
a rug. We don't keep
I
it straight
have a
with her.
hard time finding your barbarism funny. I'm sure your victims never did.
No, I doubt that. Nor was I laughing when you killed Yuri and Daniel.
You want some?
They served with me for 8 years.
Who
They
cares?
were my family. And you took them from me to save yourself.
Probably do it again. Hey.
It is the tragedy we live in. But we try to find small comforts where we can, no?
So, you're all one big happy family that goes around decapitating people.
Decapitating corpses. Their owners had no use for them anymore. Inners are sentimental about many things. Corpses, property, manners. If we followed their rules, we'd never win. Our power comes from being willing to do what they are not. You should understand that better than anyone. Kamina Drama.
This is Arlan, captain of the Artemis. Our former captain, Kamina Drama, is dead. As you know, her body carries Anderson Dawes' bounty. We are leaving it for you as a token. It was Drama and her little Martian girlfriend who decided to go after those coordinates. But Ratna and I were against it. We have dealt with both of them now. Whatever you are searching for, we don't know what it is, and we don't care. We are going back to Ceres, and you'll never find us in your sectors again.
What do you make of that message?
They're scared shitless of you. They thought they could distract you and get away with the core. But there's no way you'd waste time with me, unless you already knew you could catch them.
Mensha, how long till intercept?
3 minutes, Matna.
It is a remarkable story you have. betrayed by Dawes, betrayed by Cox, betrayed by your own crew, yet you still care. Did you love her? The little Martian?
Her name was Maya.
Ain't no point in lying.
And yes, I did.
That love is the reason why I haven't killed you. We don't employ crew members here, we find family. Look around. Everyone here has been betrayed by someone, lied to by someone. Their parents, their captains, their governments, same for me. Now, we have purpose. And that purpose is each other. All of them would die for me as I would for them. The belt was built on lies. The only truth out here is family. You call us pirates? It means nothing. We know who we are and what we fight for. That's how we win.
Okay.
But you are pirates. You murder and steal from innocent people.
The UNN is innocent? Or do you mean the scavengers trying to take food from our mouths and water from our tanks? We survive against far greater and more ruthless enemies. And we don't apologize for it. If that makes us pirates, so be it. You've come to us at an opportune time. The MK Corps is the culmination of everything we've been building towards. You'll see. If you keep an open mind and open heart, you wouldn't be the first on this ship to make it from the brig to the bridge. Or you can choose the airlock instead.
Oh, you can choose the airlock instead. I like Tucson. I like a villain that got an actual purpose and story behind, and they just not ravaging around.
Yes.
Like, yes, you're doing some crazy, insane, crazy, messed up stuff, but it's kind of the world we live in.
And they have one massive advantage.
And they have a purpose behind what they do.
They can destroy you, but you can't destroy them. Not as long as they have the core. I know their weak spots. I know how they'll fly and how they'll fight.
Of course you do. But why would you want to help us?
That's a tough question. I'm gonna say the punish
revenge.
them.
That crew is dead to me. I can help you disable the ship, and I'm the only person who can go in and find you the MK core. In return, you let me go.
It's awfully rude of you to not even consider my offer.
If it's a real offer, you'd let me consider it without a gun to my head.
Come.
Khan knows we're aiming to disable. She'll never let us get a clean angle on the drive thrusters. Your best bet is straight through the nose cone and out the back.
Doesn't that have a high likelihood of killing your pilot?
We gotta play with this. We gotta play with this. Like, I feel like if I say not if you're careful, that's going to...
Depends who your gunner is.
That used to be Yuri before you killed him. Now it's me.
Well, you better be good with it then.
Forget the pilot. I'd worry more about exploding the reactor. But if you get off a clean shot, it'll be fine. I've done it plenty of times.
Battle stations! Drummer, on guns! Be ready to kill her the moment I say.
Yes, Mama.
Be ready to kill her the moment Nice Eddie. Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Ready torpedoes.
Torpedoes?
We need to keep their PDCs occupied, unless you'd like us to get strafed.
Should I mess something up on purpose?
They're breaking! Flip and maintain distance.
No, hold steady. I can get my shot off before we pass.
If we pass, we'll be exposed to their guns.
Hold speed. Torpedoes first, then take your shot.
Want that in K-Cord. Bad boy!
Come on, Khan. Don't miss now.
Oh, am I controlling both?
Hull damage!
Minimal, Magna. Pressure is stable.
Good. And did we get them? Drama!
Look.
Drama!
Time to ready the breach pod. You're nearing the Artemis. Keep me updated as you clear each floor.
Yes, Mama.
Drummer, this is our first mission together. I hope it won't be our last. But if you step out of line once...
Yes, I know. Bullet in head, brains splattered, so on.
Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck.
Which one of those is mine?
Nah, drummer. See, Magna, she's a trusting person. Tough as iron, but big-hearted. Me, though. Let's just say, not all those UNN soldiers were dead before their heads came off. Sasaki.
A savage! I mean, you gotta go first. That's all that means to me. Nope, Arlen gotta go first, then you next.
Welcome back.
I'm shooting Arlen straight in his dome. If they give me the option, I don't care. You responsible for Maya dying, and you decide you was gonna come after me, too? Okay, okay. End of that chapter. Chapter 4 we got, or chapter, episode 4 we got one episode left. That episode doesn't come out, I think it was the 27th of this month. So we got a couple of weeks still before that episode comes out, the final episode of this episode. I didn't like the beginning portions of the episode just because it just was dragging out. Like, I get that you're building this intensity of Drummer being stranded, right, and last of oxygen, and we gain some more insight into her past with dolls and what happened in, I think it was Ceres. And like, I get that, right? But it was too long. I felt like you could have done all of that in half the time that you did it, and it just was too drawn out and slow, right? If you're going to have something like that, pick one or the other. Like having it slow and be super long and dragged out and not like an action packed and intense, right? It kind of makes me fall asleep, right? As somebody that's playing the game, like I said, it's exciting getting that backstory and stuff like that, but if it's not done in a way to where it's keeping you engaged, right? The whole time we're just walking or flying around, right? There was a couple of interactives, but there wasn't much, right? So there wasn't a good combination of them trying to feed you this information and let it be drawn out a little bit, right? So it just wasn't a good combination. So I didn't like that. Once we finally got through those pieces and we got on a ship, I like Toussaint's character. I like their like I said, they have a code, right? So I love when villains have codes, right? Because it allows you to be able to see the humanity in them, even though they're a villain, right? And the story, whatever story they're in, they're a villain, right? But if you were to put them in another story, they could be a hero, right? So I love when stories give villains actual meaning and purpose behind what it is that they do, right? So we know that Toussaint is doing what they're doing, or came back from Drummer specifically because Drummer killed 2 of their people. But having this code of we take you in as family, right? Because you were betrayed and we don't betray each other, and we like love one another, and we go to the ends of the earth, including die for one another, right? That's a code, right? And that's impactful and is important, right? So when villains have that, it allows you to be able to see that humanity in them and give you a purpose to see them, right? Instead of just not right at all. So I do like that. Do like Toussaint's character. So far, my favorite character that we've been introduced to in just that short time. So I'm excited to see what this final episode is portraying. Looks like we're gonna have to get rid of Tor, and also, like I said, Arlen. If they give me an option, he's out of there. I'm sorry. Arlen, I believe he's out of there. I'm sorry. So yes, let's jump into these decisions, see what everybody picks. So we got 41% of people told Dawes that he was in her head. 59% of people told Dawes that he is in her past. You got 71% people told Dawes to shut up, and you got 29% told made Dawes Drummer question her instincts. Then we got 92% Drummer made it past drones. 8% was caught by the drones. So if you get caught by the drones, what happened then? Then you got 48% of people Drummer called Dawes a killer. And you got 52% called Dawes a hypocrite. You got 95% of people told Julie who she is. 5% tried to hide her identity from Julie. And you got 75% told Toussaint that she loved Maya. And you got 25% didn't answer Toussaint's question about Maya. All right, so that's the end of that. As always, I greatly appreciate the love and support y'all show the videos. Make sure you continue to spam that like button, smash the sub button, enjoy bell notification, be alerted. And and remember to comment in the comment section if you find yourself watching the video, come across or whatever it may be, and you didn't leave a like. Let me know why it is that you did not leave that like, so I can then use that feedback that you're giving me to improve my content, so that next time you see a video, you would leave a like. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, have a great one.
Let me know all this logic knows, but